Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to Taehyung News Channel. Some nights feel ordinary, but there are nights, moments, that shake the world, not because of breaking news or a public scandal, but because of a silence that finally broke. After months of waiting, holding back an ache that never truly faded, a single, simple post appeared on the screen. And within seconds, the world changed. That photo didn't have vibrant colors. It wasn't dressed in bold captions, but it carried something that had been missing all along, the smile of someone who had gone quiet. Kim Taehyung, better known as V from BTS, had finally come home. That day didn't begin with fanfare or grand parades. No live streams from the military base, no open interviews, no media leaks as is often the case. He walked out of the gate with steady steps, dressed in a casual outfit, far from the image of a global superstar. Yet beneath that simplicity, there was something that made hearts around the world pause. He looked up at the sky, just briefly, as if trying to refamiliarize himself with the blue that had been obscured for months by military routine. And without many words, he stepped into a waiting black car. The journey home began, not just back to his house, but back to the hearts of millions who had quietly waited. A few hours after his departure from the base, his Instagram lit up. Not with a short story update, but with a new post. One by one, the photos loaded, snippets from a small room filled with soft lights and modest decor. Purple balloons, ribbons on the wall, and a round cake with the words, "Welcome back, Taehyung." No other celebrities appeared in the frame. No corporate logos. Just him, sitting calmly in front of that cake. His eyes were smiling, but held words that remained unspoken. The next photo showed his hand holding a cake knife. And the one that resonated most was him staring at the candlelight. His expression blank, yet deep, like someone quietly conversing with his own thoughts. And suddenly, the world exploded. #Welcome back Taehyung. #Vis back. #Taehyung discharged. In just 15 minutes, those three hashtags topped trending charts across multiple countries. From Korea to Brazil, from the Arab world to Turkey, fans couldn't contain their emotions. Many wrote that they cried just seeing the post. Not out of sadness, but from holding back too much longing for far too long. There's something about V's smile that makes people feel seen, even from a distance. A smile that demands no response. An expression that speaks in silence. While the virtual world was in chaos, not everyone noticed how different Taehyung looked in those photos. Not just the shorter hair or slightly leaner face, but the look in his eyes. It was as if he had returned, as someone entirely new. There was calmness, but not the kind born of comfort. It was the kind of calmness that only appears after weathering storms. Fans began comparing these photos with those from before his enlistment. Some said he seemed more mature, more composed, more grounded. No longer just an idol with breathtaking visuals, but a man who had transcended a former version of himself. And everyone wondered, who planned this celebration? Some armies were sure Jimin had something to do with it. There were speculations that the cake was ordered by Jungkook, judging from the style of decoration seen in their past posts. Others believed Taehyung arranged it himself, that the party wasn't meant for a crowd, but was a private moment he chose to share with us, through photos. Yet no confirmation came. No statement. As always, V chose silence. And it was in that silence that fans felt closest to him. Within minutes of the post going viral, fanbase accounts started breaking down every detail. From the color of the balloons, the design of the chair, to the brand of candles on the cake. Some even matched the room's interior to locations V had visited in the past. And amid the whirlwind, one question appeared in the comment section. What was V truly feeling today? Not a technical question. Not a request for a comeback date, but something more human. Because even though he smiled, everyone knew there was a weight not easily lifted. Off camera, no one knows how many nights V spent in silence. No one knows how heavy his first days in the military were. And not everyone understands that fame does not shield you from loneliness. But one thing was clear. Taehyung's return wasn't just about an artist completing his duty. It was about someone choosing to come back quietly, not with noise and applause. Someone who treasures small moments more than the world's loudest cheers. Fans left heartfelt messages. He hasn't changed, but there's something deeper in him now. His eyes look like someone who waited too long just to breathe freely again. Taehyung didn't just return to the spotlight. He returned to us, without losing his soul. And at that moment, it was clear, this wasn't just a viral moment. This was a piece of time that would stay lodged in people's hearts. Then, the inevitable question followed. What's next? Rumors swirled that V was already preparing for a solo project. Some entertainment journalists leaked that he had scheduled brand photo shoots and exclusive interviews. But no official announcements were made. Not from Big Hit. Not from Taehyung himself. Maybe, he just wanted to savor the silence a bit longer. Maybe, this was a pause before stepping onto the stage again. Or maybe, he's still healing something only time can mend. And here we are, drama lovers, watching this unfold not from the front row, but with hearts that tremble and sink. Because in the end, Taehyung isn't just a name on stage. He's a person who reminds us that not all things must be declared to be powerful. That the deepest feelings emerge from the quietest spaces. That love, loyalty, and sincerity can be expressed with nothing more than a glance and a quiet smile behind a simple photo. Soon, one by one, the BTS members will return. And Taehyung has opened the first door. But the question isn't about comeback schedules or upcoming music. The real question is, after all of this, what will change? Will he still be the same Taehyung? Or has this silence shaped him into someone entirely new? And you, ARMY, what did you feel the moment you saw that photo for the first time? Did you also fall silent, just to feel him return again? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Because this story isn't over yet. And as always, we'll be waiting for the next chapter, only on Taehyung News. Until then, welcome back, Kim Taehyung.